That's how long Mayor Bass has been in office now. She promised to take on the homeless crisis. So where do things stand at this point? Her answer on that coming up next.
Dads are special, fun, inspiring, always there for you. So make Father's Day extra special with gifts he'll love from WeatherTech. Floor liners, cargo liner, seat protector, sunshade, ready-to-wash system, and cup phone. Or our newest product, the golf cart mat. Order these American-made gifts or gift card at WeatherTech.com. Have a very happy Father's Day.
This is Lauren, escaping rush hour for her favorite wings and team. Here she is when he popped the question on Pizookie Tuesday. And here she is, sharing OMG, I'm engaged with her favorite friends over her favorite dishes. Yum. Congrats, Lauren. And here she is years later, remembering extraordinary times while creating new ones. Escape to extraordinary, only at BJ's Restaurant and Brewhouse.
It's in our very nature to seek the excitement of the unexpected, an endless yearning to experience what lies beyond the everyday.
Win a 2023 Ram 1500 TRX or up to $100,000 at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel by playing any of the 7,000 slots or table games Thursdays in June. One Club Serrano member will be the lucky winner, and it could be you. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
It's a brand new day.
Don't let junk get in the way.
All you have to do is point.
And you'll be back to your old self again.
Yeah!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
You okay?
There's a flex alert today, so I'm mentally preparing for the power outage.
Oh, well, we can help stop one because we're going to reduce our energy use from 4 to 9 p.m. What now?
I stepped on a plug.
Oh, that's my bad. Unplugging. When it comes to preventing outages, the power is ours.
This is the way most people shop for a mattress, totally in the dark.
Right, Dad, because at most mattress stores, you have no way of seeing if a mattress is right for you.
But at Sit and Sleep, we'll open your eyes to a whole new way of finding the right mattress. With our exclusive bed match technology that scientifically measures your shape and size and finds the level of support that's right for you.
So you'll never buy a mattress in the dark again.
Nice job, Drew.
Thanks, Dad. Trust your sleep to Sit and Sleep.
Now at 5:30, former President Donald Trump back on the campaign trail just moments after his arraignment in federal court in Miami today. He was even seen making a stop buying a round of pastries for a crowd there.
Yeah, he's now back in New Jersey tonight after appearing in federal court. Inside, Mr. Trump's attorney entered a plea of not guilty on his behalf to the 37 charges alleging Trump took highly classified documents when he left the White House and hid them in unsecured rooms at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. Any moment now, he's expected to speak from New Jersey.
That event in New Jersey is after he was indicted today. As you just heard, he visited a restaurant in Miami. He bought lunch and pastries for the crowd. What is your takeaway on this?
Well, this is more of a political issue than a legal issue in the sense that he wants to portray it's business as usual. I am in a place where most candidates stop for a campaign moment, and so I'm going to do that. And so erase from your memory the picture of me in a Suburban going into a federal courthouse and now replace that with a picture of me looking like every other conventional candidate, walking into a restaurant, talking to supporters, and then offering to buy a round of pastries. And that's really, I think, what he's trying to do.
Let's talk about the judge here a little bit. This case now moves to a judge who's already ruled in favor of Mr. Trump on another issue. Do you expect the prosecution to ask for another judge in this case, and should she recuse herself?
So I think in the interest of justice, in the integrity of the judicial system, that it would have been wonderful if she did recuse herself, not because she was appointed by the former president, but for the reason that you actually mentioned, which is in an earlier iteration of this case, she had ruled that the former president should be granted a special master to review documents. Now, that particular ruling was, in my view, legally baseless, but also in the view of the conservative 11th Circuit, where a 3-judge panel reversed what she said. And that panel was made up, I believe, of 2 Trump appointees. So I think that it would be much better for this historic trial to not have a judge where we have these questions. I don't think that the prosecution will ask for a recusal until there are rulings in this case.